ones already. I
So
just
I know
made
that there's
12
like,
orange ones.
yeah, I know that there's orange, there's green. Aren't there blue flame, what you call them too?
If they are, they would probably be Daedric, and I don't know that I have all of those patterns. Jay, are you still with us?
Hold on just a second. Let me check something right fast. Because I've got some Daedric braziers you can bury in the ground and give off blue flames. Make sure and see if I can give them to you, because if I can, I'm just having to.
So you only need 2 representing the deck of color coordination.
Right.
I've got a couple of them sitting down in the catacombs there in Hackville.
So I'll have to find something else to represent the purge.
I would say those little platform pads that Evan you were talking about will be fine, albeit they're large. They're just there as representation.
Well, that's the thing, though. They are expensive to make. So,
are they?
I mean, if we can just use a round table or something. I mean, all we're going for is representation.
Right.
So if we don't have to do it in an expensive manner,
Make sure, yeah, they're not bound, so we see I can give them to you. Let me check with you. You can keep them too. I've got quite the number of them, so just have
these are flames.
yeah, they're blue. I actually have 4 of them just sitting right here. I forget if you just want all 4. Because they're just sitting out here in one of my junkyard.
If you're not using them, I mean, we may find another purpose for them in staging the next fight. But
yeah,
you might have a use for them in the future.
Nah, they're just sitting in one of my junkyard houses. I got plenty of shit just sitting in junkyard houses.
Oh, I'm out of heartwood, but we could just use barrels, submerge a barrel, so just use.
Yeah, that'd work just fine too. So just anything to be like, alright, so just remember these are where the pads are.
And outside of the heartwood, it's pretty cheap to make. It's only 5 heartwood.
Let me think if I still got some barrels laying around too. I may have barrels too. Just have to look around. Check those. This is why I have junkyard houses, because I've got a bunch of furnishings that I just don't use. Instead of them taking up inventory space in my bank and the storage boxes, they just go in junkyard houses.
That's what all my little in starter homes are. Junk drop-offs.
My house up there in Reaper's March, the one right there above the northernmost town. That's my big junkyard, because it's got such a large open front yard that I got shit just floating around in the air. Where I've just placed shit to get it out of my inventory randomly. It's where I found my Citadel throne sitting at too. It's just
even though I'm closing that back room in my Lunar Champion and just demolishing everything for the sake of doing this class type structure thing.
Hey Jay, I'm gonna drop group right fast so Jenna can invite me and I can find her easier. She's fucking elsewhere. Oh yeah, yeah.
Meet whatever you're at.
Wait, just invite her if you don't mind, Jay. Just so I can find her. Because yeah, she's in a shitty place downtown. Being here. Switch to all these people standing around. There she is. Appreciate it, bud. Not letting them do it. You're not bound. There you are. So they're not bound, but they're not showing up on my list of shit that I can trade to. It's these right here. I'll screenshot them and send it to you. I don't know what it is. Yeah, for some reason. No.
But it's a Daedric cauldron type thing. Kind of the same thing
It's
they
a-
use, except for the original language is cauldrons.
It's a brazier, so it's a tall standing one, but you can literally just sink it into the ground.
Is it the one with the cracker?
Yes, if you guys the screenshot, so you guys can see what it is.
Just put it in that furnishing tab.
Oh, I'm just gonna send it to you on PSN as a screenshot. Since you're both already on my PSN.
Alright, 63.
63, pretty bad. Bad at all.
I gotta figure
Especially
out how
if you're
to,
still playing around with it.
I gotta figure out this rotation better.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like lots of things I'm not doing right, and maybe my champion points aren't correct either. Actually,
Possible.
high probability
Yeah,
of my champion points not being right.
I think I'll
Alright.
just do the representation for the cleansing pads with like a round table. I think that'll be the cheapest way to do it, and it'll serve our purposes. And
Yeah.